वाला हबीबी हम लाइव आ जाती और आई होप मेरी आवाज़ आ रही है। आवाज़ और वीडियो दोनों में प्रॉब्लम हो सकती है, तो आई वुड रिक्वेस्ट यू ऑल टू ट्राई एंड सी कि मैनेज कर लेना यार, क्योंकि वाईफाई इज़ नॉट दैट स्ट्रॉन्ग। अपॉलॉजीज इन एडवांस। सो हेलो एवरीवन एंड आई होप आप सबका दिन अच्छा गया, वीक अच्छा जा रहा होगा, क्योंकि पहले तो 14th आया। हमने जहाँ जहाँ पे कोलकाता में प्रोटेस्ट हुआ सीबीआई के सामने, यहाँ माउंट ब्लैंक में हुआ। वी ऑल्सो वर एबल टू विजिट दिशा सालियान्स, I mean, spot of death. I won't call that Disha Salyan's house because that was Rohan Rai's house. Now, उसके अलावा कल, which happens to be February 18th, whoever from Mumbai is watching, most welcome, 12:30 p.m., Mumbai CBI headquarters. Uh, First and foremost, परमिशन अभी तक नहीं मिली है। सुबह सुबह 9 बजे के आसपास मैं और विशाल वी वुड गो टू द पुलिस स्टेशन इन ऑर्डर टू स्टिल गेट द परमिशन। वील डू द needful from our end to be on a safer side, and also we'll try to get the permission, और परमिशन मिल जाएगी तो फिर वी सिंपली हैव टू डू द नीडफुल। तो 12:30 बजे कल मुंबई में, और परमिशन नहीं भी मिलेगी, मैं तो जा रहा हूँ बॉस। ठीक है, बाकी देख लें, क्योंकि आई फील दैट that's the need of the hour. And also, don't quote me on this, it's not completely decided yet. There could be change of plans, but one more thing that I would like to announce is that after tomorrow's protest, there is, don't quote me again, I'm not promising it, but there is a possibility that on 20th I fly to Delhi and be a part of Delhi's Jantar Mantar protest as well. Again, I'm not promising. Could be a possibility that I may have to stay back. There are a few things going on. So, yeah. But again, there's a possibility that I join that protest and I come back again. That is also a possibility. You never know. Okay? So, I would, because I really would love to be a part of that protest. So, I think if I can make it possible in a way that, I'm able to go there and come back, let's see. Okay. So, एक्साइटेड फॉर टुमारो। मुंबई वालों प्लीज़ आ जाना, दरखास्त है और ज़रूरी है और नीड ऑफ द आवर है और सब कुछ है, जो है यही है। ठीक है, मूविंग फर्दर, आज हम दो एस्पेक्ट्स पे बात करेंगे और ये सेशन ओपन सेशन भी होगा। ठीक है, इट विल बी एन ओपन सेशन। आई विल बी ओपनिंग द स्ट्रीम फॉर पीपल इन जस्ट अ वाइल, within 20 minutes. ठीक है, I won't take a lot of time from you all as days are days। ठीक है, सो लेट्स प्रोसीड। और सबसे पहला टॉपिक which I really want to discuss on happens to be, wait, हम तुमको एक आर्टिकल पे लेके जाएंगे। there we go there we go, okay। हमें अभी बीच में एक न्यूज़ आई थी कि NIA is in action against Daud's gang। They have got some credible information which they want to work upon. So let me share this article first. And let me hide myself. Okay. So the article reads, ED files money laundering case against Daud Ibrahim and his relatives. If we scroll down, ED registered a money laundering case against fugitive gangster Daud Ibrahim and close associates and raided 9 premises in Mumbai and a location in Kidar? Kidar bolte? Thane. Thane. Including the house of his late sister Hasina Parker at Nagpada on Tuesday. तो जी ईडी की रेड पड़ी कई अलग अलग भिन्न भिन्न प्रकार की जगहों पर और उनमें से एक जगह है थाने. What time at Jantar Mantar, Rita? I need to confirm that. I guess the flyer says 4 o'clock. Uh, yeah, the flyer says 4 o'clock. So I'm pretty much excited. So I mean, it's mostly decided that I'll be flying out of Mumbai the same day and I'll be coming back to Mumbai the same day. I'll just be there for the protest. So yeah. Okay. Proceeding further. So we knew that Thane was already being talked about in an angle of ED that we had discussed in the past. जो हमने ED के ऊपर सेशन किया है उस पे थाने एंगल हमने बहुत डेप्थ में जाके देखा है और कौन कौन लोग उनमें कनेक्टेड थे हमने वो भी देखा है इंक्लूडिंग विहांग सरनायक प्रताप सरनायक संजय राउत there was these police inspectors Pradeep Sharma, Daya Nayak, we spoke about Abhishek Trimukhe, Parambir Singh. इन सबका थाने से होने का कुछ रिलेशन और इनका आगे बढ़ के इस केस को सुसाइड की तरफ धकेलने का या फिर फैमिली को लाइक फैमिली को ब्लेम करने का जो एक पैटर्न चला है दैट हैज बिन रियली लाइक आई वुड से एग्जैस्परेटिंग. बहुत बहुत ज़्यादा दिक्कतें आई हैं, बहुत प्रॉब्लम हुई है. ठीक है. एंड दीज पीपल हैव अ पैटर्न. ये सारे आते हैं झुंड में. ठीक है. एक तरफ से राउत मामा आ जाते हैं, दूसरे तरफ से चप्पल चोरों का नेता आ जाता है. इन लोग किसी एक को एक तरीके से परेशान करते हैं, दूसरे को दूसरे तरीके से करते हैं. दैट इज व्हाट दे हैव बीन अप टू सिंस लॉन्ग. सो दिस थाने एंगल रियली नीड्स टू बी टॉक्ड अबाउट. ठीक है. पोस्ट विच लेट्स प्रोसीड विद द आर्टिकल. अब ये तो ये बताया गया है कि दाऊद क्या है, कौन है. ED has detained a key Dawood associate Chota Shakil's brother-in-law Salim Qureshi alias Salim Fruit for questioning. His questioning continued till reports last came. The ED also approached a court seeking custody of Dawood's brother Iqbal Kaskar to interrogate him on specific leads in the case. Iqbal Kaskar was arrested by Thane police in 2017 in an extortion case. He is in jail. And let me tell you people, Iqbal Kaskar is also from Thane. ठीक है. Skip the ad on the screen. Yeah, I'll do that. Yeah, I'm really very sorry. I just didn't happen to see there or focus there. Apologies. Okay, proceeding further. So Iqbal Kaskar is also from. He was based in Thane when he was here in India before getting arrested. Recently, the ED had collected documents of an extortion case registered by Thane police against Iqbal Kaskar and his brother Anis Ibrahim, and another case registered by the NIA against the Daud gang for acts of terror in India. Based on these two cases, the ED has registered the money laundering case against Daud, his brothers, close relatives, and aides. ठीक है. यहाँ पे आ जाता है मनी लॉन्ड्रिंग का एंगल और मैं बता रहा हूँ क्यों. क्योंकि यहाँ पे एक्सटॉर्शन की प्रॉपर तरीके से बात हुई है, एक्सटॉर्शन का जिक्र है और अनिल देशमुख इज ऑल्सो काइंड ऑफ रोब्ड इन. एंड लेट मी शो यू व्हाई आई एम सेइंग दैट. वेट, किधर गया किधर गया. उन्हें तो वेख्या सी किथे गया. हाँ ये रहा. I told you. So let me share this article with you people. Hmm. ED lends on cousin firm that diverted rupees 11 crore to ex Maharashtra Home Minister Anil Deshmukh. Okay. Business ventures of Satyjit Deshmukh, who got consultancy subcontracts from international contractors appointed for the Coastal Road project, the Bandra Versova Sea Link, and the Nagpur Mumbai Highway project, are under the ED scanner. Deshmukh is a distant cousin of former state Home Minister Anil Deshmukh. ओके, सो ईडी ने 11 करोड़ की जो साइफनिंग हुई है उसके पीछे भी अनिल देशमुख के दूर के कजिन को rope in किया है. So it tells you all about the case, that how this case is being looked at, and the fact that यहाँ पे ये भी बताया गया है कि Satyajit was operating one of his offices from a BMC office building at Baikula after spending rupees 70 lakh on its interior design. In a statement to ED, Satyajit admitted he would attend various meetings at the official bungalow of then Home Minister Anil Deshmukh when the minister would call a senior IPS officer for discussion on the procurement of an immediate support vessel, a specially equipped boat for coastal security. Okay, this is interesting. Okay. The ED recorded Satyajit's statement in the money laundering case against Anil Deshmukh, and it is part of the charge sheet filed before the special court recently. So, अनिल देशमुख भी इसमें एक तरीके से घिर रहा है ईडी के स्कैनर में. तो ईडी इज, I should applaud them for what they are doing right now, because what I feel is what ED is doing is ruffling the right set of feathers. They are uh, क्या बोलेंगे, kind of hitting the last nail in the coffin. Have you heard about one more suicide? Yeah, Mubina, I have been off social media. I mean, I have been on social media, but I haven't kept a track of what's happening around for the last 3 to 4 days, because my day starts with walking out of the uh, walking out of my place, and my day ends with walking back in completely exhausted. That's the reason we have not been able to uh, have regular sessions. But things are changing, and they will change. Change is constant. Change is the only constant, but constant is also a change. you know समझ रहे हो? समझ रहे हो? चलो, ईडी केस. अभी ईडी has been working on multiple cases at once, wherein जहाँ पे हमें पता चला कि दाऊद से related वाले केस में भी थाने में there are raids that have taken place. There are raids that have taken place in certain different places, including Hasina Parker's. Okay, so ED is slowly closing in on the politico terrorist network. Exactly, Maya, and that's why I really am. We all, in fact, should applaud uh, what ED is doing. They deserve it, because I know that somewhere, from whatever is happening right now, they would lead somewhere. They would lead to Sushant's case. I don't know. My gut says that, and last time I don't remember when my gut was really wrong. Not gloating, telling you the facts. ठीक है, सो ज्यादा हो गया नहीं? चलो ठीक है, बट हाँ, नहीं, सच्ची में ऐसा होता है कि when my gut really says ना, this is going to happen, it does happen. So नॉस्ट्राडामस का दूर का रिश्तेदार तो नहीं, कहीं पता नहीं. Will there be any conclusion, Movina? That's $1 million question, and I'm sorry, you can't win $1 million, because this question is unanswered and will be unanswered for quite a long time. All right, so let's proceed. I'll share another article with you. Just give me a moment. Yeah. Uske baad, because of what ED is doing, ईडी के नजरों में एक और इंसान आए. Two bombs found in Delhi, shelter taken by sleeper cells. Is it very latest? Okay. Nawab Malik is under scanner for sure. Deshmukh is under scanner for sure, and there are talks that even he is also under scanner. Talking about, hey you, he might be. He might be. Just give me a moment. Just a moment. Okay, let's proceed further. Apologies for this. ED arrests businessman Praveen Raut in connection with fraudulent FSI sale. Uh, the ED has arrested businessman Praveen Raut under the Prevention of Money Laundering Act (PMLA) in connection with its probe into the alleged fraudulent sale of floor space index of a plot in suburban Mumbai by Guru Ashish Construction Private Limited, a subsidiary of Housing Development and Infrastructure Limited, officials said on Wednesday. So, ED has arrested Praveen Raut, who happens to be brother of whom? Mamaji. SDIL has been under the scanner of multiple investigating agencies in connection with rupees 4,300 crore fraud at Punjab and Maharashtra Cooperative Bank. Sources said the ED on Tuesday searched a few premises linked to Praveen Raut and later called him for questioning at its office in South Mumbai. Raut was placed under arrest on Wednesday morning after several hours of questioning. The ED has found that Guru Ashish Construction was given a contract from the Maharashtra Housing and Area Development a few years ago to redevelop the Patra Chaul in Goregaon West in suburban Mumbai. Sources said Praveen Raut negotiated the deal between MHADA and HDIL. The ED has alleged that the company fraudulently sold FSI worth rupees 1,000 crore without building the mandatory tenements for the people living in the chawl. तो मतलब 1,000 करोड़ का स्कैम जिसके लिए संजय राउत के भाई साहब को अरेस्ट किया गया. Okay, interesting. Let's move towards another article. So, if we see why we are going through these articles to understand is that all these articles are very recent और ये एक हफ्ते के अंदर ही हुई हैं ये चीज़ें. Now, the thing is, from Varun, Baby Penguin is visiting Harvard, Boston, doing some talk show on environment. Is he trying to copycat style of SSR's intellectual? Well, see, Judy, people say a lot of things in terms of people trying to copy people, but I don't think that even if he would want to, he would be anywhere close uh, to the smallest nail of Sushant's body. So let him try. What's bad in it? Okay, he'll learn something. But at the end of the day, he'll get convicted for what he might have done. Who knows? I pray that. Because the mostly, uh, perceptions are prioritized according to who's watching it. If you look at it from an angle of a political party, there would be 10 ways for you to like take advantage of the situation by being what you want to be. But if you look at it from an angle of an individual, there are two different perspectives to everything, right? So That's what's happening. Now, if you talk about this guy, this AU going to Boston and all, he's just trying to get exposure. He's just trying to show before elections that, I'm working and I'm doing this and I'm participating in these extra activities, which would give him a global exposure and allow him, as a perk, to stand in the elections with. So, yeah, that is the agenda. That's what I feel. ठीक है. अभी आगे बढ़ते हैं ईडी की करामातों पे. मैं करामात नहीं, मतलब अच्छी चीज है. गुड थिंग्स that ED is doing. So just give me a moment. Okay. Hmm. Okay. अब इन सब के बीच में हमारे राउत मामा का आता है बयान. एकदम हड़बड़ा गए हैं, डर गए हैं, खौफ में. लेट मी शेयर दैट. Okay. Despite roping in central probe agencies, won't bow down, says Raut and Malik. This particular article was updated on February 3rd, 2022, which is a couple of weeks back from today. The political fight between the Shiv Sena led Mahavikas Aghadi government and BJP is intensified in Maharashtra. Shiv Sena MP Sanjay Raut and NCP Minister Nawab Malick on Thursday said even through BJP led central government deploys central probe agencies like ED, CBI, NIA, they will not get scared. First lured, offered, then intimidated, threatened. Despite that, we did not bow down. They certainly are. This guy is certainly referring to the kind of pressure that they might have gotten because of the SSR case as well. Right. Let's proceed. The family was threatened. We said, leave, ignore them, let them go. So now put the central agency behind us till 2024, but we will not bow down, said Raut, putting up a brave front. It was more than putting up a brave front, it was more like a threat. Ki, dude, now we'll show what's the power of muscle, for which Shiv Sena has been very much responsible since day one, since they were formed. They were very well known to spread violence and get things done using violence. And today as well, if you roam around Maharashtra, there is a little bit of fear amongst people that okay, I don't want to mess with the wrong person. He or she, he might belong to a political party that mm, that that sucks blood out of people just for the sake of fun. And sadly, that's how humans are. That's how humans have evolved. And there are a few who think, that it's wrong, like us, who are trying to stand against it. On the other hand, NCP Minister Nawab Malik, who recently hogged the headlines for firing salvos against the Narcotics Control Bureau, slammed the BJP led government at the center for the alleged misuse of central probe agencies, including ED, CBI, and NIA, to suppress the opposition's voice. Ahead of the Maharashtra Assembly elections in 2019, ED had served notice to NCP chief Sharad Pawar in Tamil Nadu. The Central Probe Agency has conducted raids in the DMC leaders' homes, while similar action is being taken in the poll bound Uttar Pradesh. Okay. BJP is hatching plots to bring the Mahavikas Aghadi government in trouble by taking actions against the former Home Minister Anil Deshmukh and also against the close associates of Shiv Sena MP Sanjay Raut. तो यहाँ पे जी ये बोला जा रहा है कि अब सारी चीजें हो चुकी है पॉलिटिकल बिकॉज यूपी इलेक्शंस है, महाराष्ट्र इलेक्शंस है, महाराष्ट्र के बीएमसी इलेक्शंस आर क्लोज बाय. तो अब हो रही है वोट बैंकिंग, या हम जैसे बोलते हैं वोट पॉलिटिक्स, कि नंबर्स पे गेम है. ठीक है, नाउ दे आर डूइंग एनीथिंग एंड एवरीथिंग टू सो सपोज अगर मैंने हाथ यहाँ पे ऐसे रख दिया, तो यहाँ पे मेरे हाथ रखने का भी रीजन एक पॉलिटिकल एंगल में बदल दिया जाएगा. दिस इज द सीजन राइट नाउ in places like Uttar Pradesh, Maharashtra, because abhi they are trying to build an infrastructure. They are trying to like decide, okay, ये पार्ट तेरा, ये तेरा, ये तेरा, ये तेरा, ये तेरा, ये तेरा, जो हम तो बहुत ब्रीफ तरीके से मूवीज में हमने देखा है. बट एग्जैक्टली दे वुड बाइफिकेट थिंग्स ऑन हाउ थिंग्स वुड वर्क व्हेन इट कम्स टू इलेक्शन, बिकॉज elections are costly affairs, right? If one is running an MLA elections from a particular area, at least 3 CRs. Hmm, मैं bare minimum बोल रहा हूँ. At least 3 CRs in today's date is what I know in Delhi. I don't know about Maharashtra how it works, but in Delhi, right? So they need money, and because they need money, all this hawala and all this money laundering and extortion comes into play. And now I would call it, see, again, I'm not being biased towards the central government. I kind of, I am one of their critics when it comes to criticizing them. However, I'm not against them as well. But what I feel from a third person's perspective is that the center is now coming down hard on MVA just before the BMC elections, so that they can put some kind of pressure and take advantage of the scenario. And that is the reason 2 दिन पहले नारायण राणे का मुंह फिर खुला. एंड आई एम रियली हैप्पी कि उसको लोगों ने उसकी भाषा में जवाब दिया कि बेटा, अगर कुछ है तो बोलो, नहीं तो बाप को मत सिखा, चल. एंड दैट्स हाउ इट शुड बी डन. सो थैंक यू ऑल फॉर दैट. एंड और मैं अभी ये भी बोल रहा हूँ कि नारायण राणे, नीतीश राणे, नीलेश राणे फॉर दैट मैटर, ये सब अभी आएंगे इस केस का नाम उठा के, वो फुटेज खाने के लिए. ये सब आएंगे अभी. अभी इलेक्शंस का टाइम है, ये पैरों में गिरेंगे. सो आपकी आवाज़ थोड़ी लो आ रही है. आवाज़ मेरी लो आ रही है? ओके, प्लीज़ बता दो अगर ऐसा है तो. मैं धीरे बोल रहा हूँ यार. बोल बोल के बोल बोल के बोल बोल के समझो. बट हाँ, तो ED is certainly going to lead us somewhere that will be a turning point for the SSR case. In and that would happen in a flash, because now NIA and ED are working together because of a lead that they might have got from the Anil Deshmukh case. Now, once they are working together, they would be getting into other cases. And once they get into other cases in the depths of it, they might find SSR case. And also maybe the money. इससे याद आया, ये तो रही हमारी ईडी. ठीक है, ईडी को सपोर्ट करते जाओ, सर पे मत चढ़ाओ. Still ask the valid questions related to the SSR case which they are not answering, because that's the ultimate goal. And let's see, what does ED do next? I'm curious to know. I'm very curious to know. Justice for SSR and the exactly, Judy. I mean, that's what we are asking. Justice for Disha and Sushant. And that is what people are refraining to deliver from. So maybe. And मुझे उम्मीद है कि ईडी कुछ ना कुछ करेगी अभी, और करेगी. ईडी न्यूज ऑफ रेड हैज बीन कवर्ड बाय स्टाइल रक. अच्छी बात है वीना जी, मैं चाहता हूँ सब उठाएं. Everyone should talk about ED, because ED from day one, जब से मैंने ईडी का बनाया था ना, ईडी एंगल और थाने एंगल, तब से आई बीन टेलिंग पीपल pick ईडी up, pick ईडी up, and it's a good thing that people are talking about it, and that's how the awareness would spread. And yeah, okay, I'm glad the voice is loud and clear. So रानेस पे विश्वास मत करना, बस मैं इतना बोलूंगा, ठीक है? रानेस पे विश्वास मत करना, वो आएंगे अभी, अभी वो बरसाती मेंढक बाहर निकलेंगे, उनका समय है, कंसिस्टेंट नहीं है वो. And when we were all begging them, we were all asking them, we were all telling them, please come up, no, they were not. They were not. And now when they need us, they would. And that too with a lollipop. ओले 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 ओले, ये रहा CDR, देख लो. हमें नहीं दिखाया जाएगा, हमें नहीं दिखाया जाएगा. बोल दिया जाएगा कि हमने सीबीआई को दे दिया, और सीबीआई तो चुप बैठी है. तो प्लीज उन्हें भगवान ना बनाएं, उन्हें आईना दिखाएं और बोले कि आप जाएं. बस इतना ही था. ठीक है, आगे बढ़ते हैं, मेन मुद्दे पे आते हैं जिनका थंबनेल लगाया आज हमने. साजिद नाडियाडवाला नाम, ये नाम, ये नाम, क्या कहेंगे आप लोग? हाउ डू यू गाइज नो of Sajid Nadiadwala, Sajid Nadiadwala's relation to this case? Or maybe not direct relation, but somewhere his name came up. Chat room, please help me with it. Divya Bharti. Divya Bharti was the first wife. Yeah. Murderer of Divya Bharti. Divya Bharti's husband. I see people know. बट हमने एसएसआर केस के आसपास साजिद नाडियाडवाला की बात क्यों करी थी? क्या हमें कोई वो बता सकता है? क्योंकि हमने करी थी, और हमने सीरियसली करी थी. Okay. बताइए बताइए. सलमान के करीबी, सलमान के करीबी. Okay. He did not allow in publishing SSR pictures. Sujata ji, nice point, exact point. सुबह लो या नहीं. हमने जी बात करी थी समीर बंगारा का केस, याद है? Sameer Bangara's death happened on a bike accident on June 14th, 2020, the same day as Sushant died. ठीक है? Sameer Bangara was riding a BMW S1000RR which belonged to some Aslam guy. I don't know his exact complete name, so apologies, don't quote me on that. ठीक है? Now, that particular bike was, the person whom that bike belonged to was one of the very close friends to Sajid Nadiadwala. समीर बंगारा डाइड. ठीक है, समीर बंगारा, ध्यान रखो. समीर बंगारा, विशाल गोंडोल गेम, हाँ, वो एक कनेक्शन है. समीर बंगारा डाइड. Sajid Nadiadwala. Now Sajid Nadiadwala is close to Kwanka Khan. Sajid Nadiadwala is way too close to Canadian Kumar. And now Canadian Kumar and Vishal Gondol together launching a game. I'm not saying कि वो SSR का गेम है, लेकिन इनका कनेक्शन है. इनका कनेक्शन है. ठीक है? तो साजिद नाडियाडवाला. लेकिन हम साजिद नाडियाडवाला की बात क्यों कर रहे हैं? क्यों कर रहे हैं हम मिस्टर नाडियाडवाला की बात? सबसे पहली चीज तो वी ऑल नो दिव्या भारती का केस, वेरिन अप्रैल 2020 को ही एक आर्टिकल आया था. वेट, Just a moment. 2 नवंबर जो, हाँ ये रहा. वेट. कब तक बचोगे? कभी तो सामने आओगे. Wait. हम्म. ये है. कब का है चचा? कब का है ये? वेट करो. हाँ ये है April 24th 2020. And let me share this with you. ओके. तो हम यहाँ पे बात करेंगे वर्दा खान नादियादवाला की, और दिव्या भारती की, और साजिद नादियादवाला की. रीजंस हम बाद में देखेंगे कि हम वर्दा खान की बात क्यों कर रहे हैं. बट लेट्स टॉक अबाउट वर्दा खान नादियादवाला, who happens to be Sajid Nadiadwala's wife, second wife, opens up on Sajid Nadiadwala's former wife, Divya Bharti. Actress Divya Bharti bid adieu to the world at the tender age of 19. She was married producer Sajid Nadiadwala. After she passed away, the filmmaker tied the knot with Varda Khan in 2000. In a recent interaction with an entertainment portal, Varda opened up about Sajid's first wife. The reportedly said Divya is still very much a part of their lives. Her family members are also like their family to them. They are often a part of their every celebration. On her anniversaries and birthdays, they speak to each other. Her kids call Divya Buddy Mummy when they watch her films. Oh ho ho. She further added that she never tried to replace her ever. So, Varda Khan talks about Sajid Nadiadwala respecting Divya Bharti, and she is still how she is still a part of the family, and how her kids call her Badi Mummy. ठीक है? This is just to show the world, but deep down, and also along with that, she's also trying to show that what happened with Divya Bharti is something that she did, and which she shouldn't have. But we all know Divya Bharti case. World Peace is saying sorry, but total BS. Total BS is what? I didn't get it. World Peace. Take it. Now, yeah, I mean, maybe whatever she is saying, Varda Khan, like the way they include Divya Bharti, that certainly is unbelievable. Take it. Now, why are we talking about Varda Khan, Varda नाडियाडवाला एंड साजिद नाडियाडवाला? कुछ लोगों ने बहुत सही चीज पॉइंट आउट करी, इज द फैक्ट दैट साजिद नाडियाडवाला वाज द वन who sent or urged the home ministry by sending them a letter and asking them to stop circulating Sushant's pictures. Now my point is, why was there a need for Sajid Nadiadwala to send a request to State Home Ministry to Anil Deshmukh at that time on June 16th? On June 16th itself, when the things just started to arouse. I mean, a day back only Sandeep Nahar posted CBI for SSR. But why was the need for Sajid Nadiadwala to urge Home Minister of Maharashtra to stop circulation of photos of SSR's mortal remains? And that happened on June 16th, 2020. Okay, let's see what it says. Soon after Sushant Singh Rajput's demise, disturbing photos of his mortal remains were widely circulated on social media, while fans and friends from the fraternity have demanded removal of the photos from all platforms. Bollywood director Sajid Nadiadwala has decided to reach out to the Home Minister on the same. Nadiadwala has reportedly written to the Home Minister of Maharashtra requesting him to stop the circulation of the photos. Sajid Nadiadwala writes to Home Minister on June 14th, 2020. Sushant Singh Rajput's dead body was found by his maid who informed the police about it. Within a few hours of his death and the arrival of police, a set of photos of his mortal remains were circulated on social media. Fans of the actor stood up against this as they started a trend delete on social media. Filmmaker Sajid Nadiadwala decided to pen a letter to the Home Minister of Maharashtra, Anil Deshmukh, regarding this matter. According to reports, Sajid Nadiadwala has urged Home Minister Anil Deshmukh to take action against this and stop these photos and making rounds on the internet. Reportedly, in his letter, he has demanded that these photos should be deleted from the internet. Here is what he wrote. So, this is the letter that he penned down. It says, "This is with respect to some disturbing photographs being circulated on social media. With respect to the death of late Mr. Sushant Singh Rajput, I am also the producer of the films involving late Mr. Sushant Singh Rajput. I'm sharing my sentiment that few photographs with respect to the death of Mr. SSR, which is currently being circulated on social media, are quite disturbing and depressing and are required to be stopped from being circulated." Oh, seriously? Seriously? सबको प्राइवेसी चाहिए, जैसे संदीप सिंह, जैसे वो सपोले ने आके बोला था कि जी, मुझे तो जी, मैं तो कह रहा हूँ प्राइवेसी दो। फिर कहता है कि सुशांत को ऐसा करना नहीं चाहिए था। तो अब आप कनेक्ट करो, समीर बंगारा dies in a bike which belongs to a person who is the closest friend of Sajid Nadiadwala. Okay, there is also connection with Sameer Bangara, Jay Pandya, who is a partner to Sandeep Singh, and also Abhay Verma and a couple of them, जिसके बारे में हम later stage पे आएंगे जब हम specifically इन लोगों को cover करेंगे, क्योंकि अब now we have started the sequence back again, so we are not stopping. ठीक है, तो they will be covered at a later stage, but Sameer Bangara, Sajid Nadiadwala, and we talked about Varda Khan. It is live. It is live, Ricky. I was just reading the article. I'll be sharing the link right away in what 10 minutes max. बस दो दो तीन चीजें और बोलनी है उसके बाद मैं लिंक शेयर कर रहा हूँ. Please join in, put in your thoughts, and then let's talk. ठीक है. Now, Varda Khan. Why does it get important? It does get important because of the fact. अच्छा, इसके बाद एक और चीज, जब साजिद नाडियाडवाला ने रिक्वेस्ट करी तो वो करी, ठीक है, दैट इज फाइन, करी. बट इसके बाद महाराष्ट्र पुलिस ने भी एक स्टर्न वार्निंग इशू करी. रीड माय मैसेज, सारा इज सेइंग रीड माय मैसेज, जस्ट गिव मी अ मोमेंट. Sarah, where's your message? Where's your message? Ejaz Khan also said the same thing, and you know that with whom he is connected. Yeah, Batata Gang. I know Ejaz Khan. But that was about Varda saying they include the Divya family exactly as you understood. Exactly, World Peace. I know. I'm sorry, I'm, like missing a lot of messages because I'm into the article. So please apologize. But later on, I do check the live chat so I get to know. And, if there would be something wrong that I might be coming across as, I would correct that the following day. Okay. His wife was summoned by the agency. Neha, no, she wasn't. Let me share an article. Let me share an article. So, as Sajid Nadiadwala raised a request to the Maharashtra Home Ministry, Maharashtra police issued a stern warning. Oh, just a moment. Maharashtra police issues stern warning to those sharing disturbing photos of SSR. Maharashtra Cyber, a nodal agency established by the Maharashtra government for the investigation of cybercrime and maintenance of cybersecurity, has issued a stern warning to those circulating disturbing photos of Sushant Singh Rajput. जब इन लोगों को और कोई फोटोज घूमते हुए दिखती है इंटरनेट पे, तब इनको चनूने नहीं काटते हैं, तब इनको प्रॉब्लम नहीं होती है. इनको प्रॉब्लम तब होती है जब एसएसआर की फोटो घूम रही होती है, क्योंकि एसएसआर की उन फोटोज में ब्लेटेंट ट्रूथ दिख रहा है कि किस तरीके से ही वाज टॉर्चर्ड, एंड दे डोंट वांट दैट टू बी आउट. That was a mess on their end, and that those photos, they might have released it with whatever intention they might have, but I'm thankful to the people who have brought this to light, that there is so much behind that those videos and photographs, that we still get new things, that we still see new angles. So I'll always be thankful and grateful to those people who analyze those for us. ठीक है, आगे बढ़ते हैं. The 34-year-old actor died by suicide on Sunday. ये कब हो गया डिसाइड? अपडेटेड ऑन जून 17th. जून 17 को जी ये डिसाइड हो चुका था कि सुसाइड है, और अभी तक सीबीआई ने कोई भी एंगल बेचारे रूल आउट कर ही नहीं पा रहे. उनसे हो ही नहीं पा रहा. मतलब दे आर, क्या बोलूं मैं. आगे बढ़े. In a series of tweets shared on its official Twitter handle, the Maharashtra Cyber said that the circulation of such pictures was not only in bad taste but also illegal. A disturbing trend has been observed on social media platforms by Maharashtra Cyber that pictures of deceased actor Sri Sushant Singh Rajput are being circulated, which are disturbing and in bad taste, the agency said. It is emphasized that circulation of such pictures is against legal guidelines and court directions and are liable to invite legal action. ओ गाइस, सनी लियोनी के पिक्चर्स तो पुलिस वालों ऐसे शेयर करते होगे हॉट केक की तरह, और तुम्हें ये सब इलीगल लग रहा है? नहीं, सच इलीगल लगता है. A final tweet added that the pictures doing the rounds online must be deleted. Maharashtra Cyber exhorts and directs all netizens to refrain from circulating the aforesaid pictures. The pictures already circulated should be deleted henceforth. That's what it says. So this is the warning that they had launched. तो अब कनेक्शन इतना तगड़ा कि भाई नादियादवाला जी ने रिक्वेस्ट करी 14 तारीख को, और 17 तारीख को ये चीज बाहर आ गई कि हाँ जी ठीक है, हो गया. महाराष्ट्र गवर्नमेंट ने इशू कर दी वार्निंग कि लो जी, डन. क्यों? Why was there a need? Now it raises a lot of questions, more questions, a lot many questions. And now coming down to Varda Khan. Why does Varda Khan gets important? Family album, not body shaming. चलो वर्दा खान दिखाते हैं तुम्हें. Home Minister of disturbing Maharashtra police. Yeah. Just give me a moment, people. My max battery is low. Ek second, let me just plug the charger in. I would just take 30 seconds from you, people. All right. Be right back. स्पोर्ट्स तड़का, यस. हम 20 तारीख को आप सबसे वहां मिलेंगे. अभी तक एकदम पक्का प्रॉमिस नहीं है, बट 99% है कि हम वहां आ रहे हैं. बट या मुझे 30 seconds दो. आई एम जस्ट ग्रैबिंग द चार्जर ऑफ माई लैपटॉप बिकॉज द बैटरी इज लो एंड आई डोंट वांट इट टू डाई. ओके, आई विल बी राइट बैक. जस्ट गिव मी 30 seconds. मैं आ चुका हूँ वापस. आई एम वेरी पंक्चुअल एज यूजुअल. मैं ज़्यादा समय लेता नहीं हूँ. ठीक है, चलो आगे बढ़ते हैं. मैं आपको दिखा रहा था कि वर्दा जी, वर्दा खान, उनकी बात हम क्यों कर रहे हैं. आप तुम्हें लेके चलें एक ऐसे आर्टिकल में जो एक नया एंगल खोल देगा तुम्हारे सामने. साजिद नाडियाडवाला's wife. And there we go. Hmm. इतने सारे एडिडास वालों ने मेरे को क्या कर रखा है, मेरे हर जगह एडिडास के एड्स चल रहे हैं मेरे इसमें. ओके, देयर वी गो. Sushant Singh Rajput's last message to Varda Khan Nadiadwala leave you horrified. फिर से पढ़ना, फिर से पढ़ना. Sushant Singh Rajput's last message to Varda Khan Nadiadwala leave you horrified. Okay, let's proceed. She said, "Can't stop looking at your last message, Varda." She was, she knew Sushant. She knew Sushant. ठीक है, आगे बढ़े. Wait. Now, Varda Khan Nadiadwala is completely stunned and left with a damaged coronary heart on the surprising loss of life of SSR. Sajid Nadiadwala and Varda is used, shared, had a detailed bond with SSR since she, in combination for Chichore as probably the most greatest hits of final year, Varda took to percentage on social media. A heart pain screenshot of SSR's final message to you. Varda lately Bollywood to voice Bolly inside as she used to be spending time in quarantine in the course of the continued lockout ends. Have a look at the interview. No, we don't want to look at the interview. But Sushant used to congratulated Varda for the brand new track, the reward you and your staff had all through the coronavirus lockdown, and thank क्या इंग्लिश लिखा है इन्होंने, इनको पढ़ना भी नहीं. If you realize Sushant used to be so well mannered to her and likewise requested for the well-being in their circle of relatives and kids as effectively. If Varda reset, SSR wrote again and mentioned that everyone used to be effectively at his finish. She wrote to the screenshot, "I simply can't forestall looking previously message. This message of the SSR used to be 15 days on the maximum, and in those few days, SSR made up our minds to take this drastic step to dedicate suicide." पढ़ रहे हैं ना, पढ़ रहे हैं. सेम डे पे Sameer Bangara dies on a bike which belonged to a close friend of Sajid Nadiadwala. Varda Khan was in touch with Sushant, and also the fact that she spoke of the last 15 days to the maximum, and she also spoke that how SSR made up her minds to take the drastic step to dedicate suicide. ठीक है. Dedicate suicide as in she's trying to say that, so this was her post. "Tears refuse to dry up this year. Will miss you, buddy. Sajid Nadiadwala." God bless your soul. Will miss you, buddy. It was a repost. Okay. So Varda Khan and Sushant Singh Rajput were in touch. A good bond, a good repo they might have shared. And Varda Khan shares the repo with a lot of people. A lot of people. A lot of known people. She is into the industry. I mean, yeah, obviously Sajid Nadiadwala's wife, so she would have connections, right? She certainly would have connection. है ना? एक कनेक्शन ऐसा भी, वो कहते हैं ना, एक रिश्ता ऐसा भी, एक दिखाता हूँ, एक कनेक्शन ऐसा भी. वेट वेट वेट. बड़ुम धूमता ना 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 धूमता ना 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 धूमता ना 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 धूमता ना 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 ना. अब सही आ रहा ना? हाँ ठीक है. हाँ, क्या इसको 3 बार करूँ? डैडेंग 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 डैडेंग. नहीं हो रहा, सॉरी. ओके. Ekta Kapoor displays smirky confidence in rare photo from family album. Not that I'm a fan of body shaming. क्या बात करी है एकता कपूर ने? हाँ? क्या बात करी है? यहाँ पे इनका प्रोड्यूसर वर्दा खान नादियादवाला का कमेंट भी है, क्यूटेस्ट स्माइल यू गॉट ईके, क्यूटेस्ट स्माइल। पता नहीं किधर है, धूमताना कर रही होगी, बट क्यूटेस्ट स्माइल सेज वर्दा खान टू एकता कपूर, एंड शी कॉल्स हर ईके, ओह सो क्यूट। तो जब ईके धूमताना धूमताना कर रही थी, तो वर्दा खान उसको कह रही थी स्माइल बड़ी अच्छी है। तो एक तरीके से अभी देखो, वेट, सर्कल सर्कल, समीर बंगारा, हम्म, हाँ, बाइक, फ्रेंड, साजिद नाडियाडवाला, हाँ, साजिद नाडियाडवाला, सुशांत सिंह राजपूत, वर्दा खान, सुशांत सिंह राजपूत, वर्दा खान, सुशांत सिंह राजपूत, एकता कपूर, वर्दा खान, एकता कपूर, एकता कपूर, समीर बंगारा, लो सर्कल पूरा 12 o'clock 360 डिग्री घूम दिए। बोथ द डेथ्स 14 जून। सबसे पहली रिक्वेस्ट होम मिनिस्ट्री को किसने करी, स्टेट होम मिनिस्ट्री को, साजिद नाडियाडवाला ने। रुचिका कपूर का भी नंबर आएगा नेक्स्ट वाले में, नेक्स्ट वाले में। सो वर्दा खान एंड साजिद नाडियाडवाला, कुशल जवेरी, बहुत सारे नाम आ रहे हैं ना, आएंगे अभी, सब जोड़ना धीरे धीरे एक एक करके। एकता कपूर और रुचिका कपूर वुड बी इन द सेंटर। एक सेकेंड, अभी हम देते हैं आप लोगों को लिंक, ताकि आप सब ज्वाइन कर पाए और हमारे इस छोटे मोटे लाइव स्ट्रीम की रौनक रौनक बढ़ा पाए हैं, ऐसे ही बोलते हैं ना। हाँ, ये लीजिए, ज्वाइन इन पीपल, whosoever want to join in talk। अगर नहीं भी आना चाहते, बेइज्जती कर दो मुंह पे, हमें आदत है, हम बेइज्जती लेके चले जाएंगे, कोई दिक्कत नहीं। क्या कहते हो? बट यार कल मुंबई प्लीज आ जाना, सीबीआई 12:30, आई विल बी देयर। लिंक है, पीपल हु वांट टू जॉइन इन, डू जॉइन। आई सी प्रसाद जी, thank you so much for joining in. Rudraba, I know you also had to speak about Varda Khan and Sajid Nadiadwala at length. So do join in if you get time or an opportunity. And जिस जिसको भी टाइम मिल रहा है ज्वाइन करिए, अपने अपने ओपिनियन रखिए। मैं एक बार फिर लिंक डाल देता हूँ, एक सेकेंड। और हम चलते हैं हमारे मेहमान की ओर। कैसे हैं प्रसाद सर?
नहीं ठीक है। सर मेरा एक डाउट है। यूपी
हम्म
पुलिस जब आया तो मुंबई पुलिस ने उनको क्वारंटाइन किया था। उसके बाद मुंबई यूपी पुलिस मुंबई में आके केस इन्वेस्टिगेशन किया है या नहीं, वो मुझे
हम्म।
जानना। एक बार तो
यूपी,
क्वारंटाइन हो गया, उसके बाद वो लोग
पुलिस,
आए।
बिहार पुलिस आई थी,
हाँ,
ठीक है,
बिहार पुलिस या सर।
बिहार पुलिस आई थी। तो जब बिहार पुलिस पहले आई, ठीक है, पहले तो उन्होंने किया इन्वेस्टिगेट, उन्होंने वो अंकिता लोखंडे के पास गए, उन्होंने महेश शेट्टी को प्राइम विटनेस बनाया, वो सुशांत सिंह राजपूत के ट्रेनर समी अहमद से मिले, ठीक है, वो कर रहे थे। उसके बाद जब वो उन्हें मुंबई पुलिस ने हैंडल किया, बस बस में डाला, उसके बाद बिहार पुलिस ने एक आईपीएस ऑफिसर भेजा जिसको आते ही क्वारंटाइन कर दिया गया। और उतने टाइम में फिर क्या हुआ कि व्हेन ऑल ऑफ दिस हैपेंड, तब फिर वो सुप्रीम कोर्ट पे केस जा चुका था और बिहार पुलिस की वहां पे इन्वेस्टिगेशन बंद होके दे केम बैक। एंड दे वेटेड फॉर सुप्रीम कोर्ट्स आगे का ऑर्डर कि आगे क्या करना है. लेकिन जब वो अपनी सारी इन्वेस्टिगेशन जितनी भी करके वापस गए थे, दे डिड से वन थिंग कि इसमें बहुत हद तक चीफ मिनिस्टर के बेटे का हाथ लगता है. बहुत क्लियरली उन्होंने सुप्रीम कोर्ट को बोला है अपनी अपनी फाइंडिंग्स में, बिहार पुलिस ने बहुत क्लियरली. ये आपको अवेलेबल है सोशल मीडिया ओपन, उसमें आप पढ़ भी सकते हो. डी सिंह सर भी आए हैं. हाँ जी. तो प्रसाद जी, प्रसाद सर, आप और कुछ आपको कहना?
सर क्योंकि मैंने ये क्वेश्चन क्यों सर, क्योंकि नॉर्मली एफआईआर जब किधर भी लॉन्च करते हैं कोई केस में, तो मेरे हिसाब से वो 5 कॉपी जाता है पुलिस का, सब टॉप ऑफिशियल्स को, कोर्ट को भी एक कॉपी जाता है सर, बिहार कोर्ट को एक कॉपी इमीडिएटली जाता है जब एफआईआर लॉन्च होता है. तो इन लोगों ने इन्वेस्टिगेशन को बोला, अभी एफआईआर लॉन्च हुआ, सो पुलिस आर एंटाइटल्ड टू सर्च वारंट एनीबडी. I mean, they can enter anybody's place, right from the rank of constable to the topmost designation. Anybody can enter anybody's place regarding
बट
investigation.
सर, बट सर्च वारंट में ना फिर जज का साइन होना चाहिए विद प्रोबेबल कॉज फॉर दैट वारंट टू बी इशूड. उन्हें एक प्रोबेबल कॉज चाहिए एज अ प्रूफ, ठीक है, जज को. तो वो देखेगा तो बोलेगा कि हाँ, इस प्रोबेबल कॉज पे मैं वारंट इशू कर सकता हूँ. देन अ मजिस्ट्रेट वुड साइन एंड देन द वारंट वुड बी वैलिड. दैट्स हाउ इट्स वर्क. वारंट तो ऐसे नहीं निकलता ना सर, वो तो जज की नजर में ही निकलेगा. जज ही होते हैं जो वारंट पास करते हैं. बट हाँ, उनमें भी बहुत मिली भगत रहती है. हमने बहुत सारे ऐसे सेशन कोर्ट्स, एस शिंदे और बहुत सारे ऐसे कोर्ट्स की बेंचेस देख लिए कि बाबू बस माया है सब, मोह भी छोड़. डी सिंह सर के पास चलते हैं. प्रसाद सर एक बार. हेलो डी सिंह सर, हाउ आर यू?
आई एम गुड भारत. मैंने कहा चल के पूछ लिया जाए, हाउ भारत इज एंजॉयिंग बॉम्बे मुंबई.
ओह, ऑलवेज सर, मुंबई जान है. मतलब आई ऑलवेज से दिस दैट इफ दिल्ली इज माय हार्ट देन मुंबई इज माय सोल. सो या, मुंबई इज लव.
सो मैंने अपनी जिंदगी के 4-5 साल गुजारे हैं मुंबई में इन अर्ली 90s वहां पे.
मुझसे ज्यादा.
तो कई चीजें तुम बोलते हो, तुम बताते हो तो लगता नहीं कुछ बदली है. यू वर टॉकिंग अबाउट हाउ थिंग्स आर इवॉल्व्ड. वही जमाना था, वही गुंडागर्दी थी. लेट मी टेल यू, उस जमाने में भी.
वो तो
हैविंग
है
सेड
सर.
दैट, या इसलिए मैं, व्हेन यू वर शोइंग दैट वीडियो यस्टरडे अबाउट यूथ सेना का और उनका, and let me tell you, like I remember when I used to go to office and used to cross a ground जहाँ पे ये लोग क्रिकेट खेला करते थे. and of course I'm a North Indian, but look, I'm a Sikh, right? So you can tell. And they would just stop me from crossing the ground.
Okay.
Just because that kind of thing there you do. But having said that, so let's get back to the case.
Yeah. Yeah.
So वही दो तीन सवाल ही है. जैसे तुमने ईडी के बोला, उस how they are doing well and good. I put a comment like ईडी ने केस दर्ज किया था 15/20 का री के अगेंस्ट. That turned into 16/20 for NCP, if you follow their thing. And I know CBI talked to Rui on like August 31st for 2-3 days. And then she got arrested by NCB for a month. And I can't find anything on the public domain about any activity by CBI or ED as far as talking to these guys go after that time period, August 2020. That's what I'm saying.
Correct.
So, and that leads to, you are in Bombay, and I don't know if you got the feel around Mount Blanc, and it's all about how different offices are around there, and people, if you got any, and this is the question I raised, 2-3 places, maybe you have some idea. It's like why Ria is being protected by everybody in that part of the world.
Sir, because Ria Chakravarti, this lady, happens to hold a lot of secrets. Because if, by chance, if she goes in, then she's a time bomb for them.
Okay, let me ask you, Bharat here. I have the same thing. What type of secrets you think? National secrets? Is it what kind of
No,
secrets you
no,
think?
no, no. She was so she what she was doing. She was way deep down into drugs, right? What I feel as she was kind of a link with Imtiaz Khatri, as told by Shruti Modi's lawyer, Mr. Ashok Saraugi, that इम्तियाज खत्री से इसको source होता था. So she certainly would have, uh, like she is one of the employees who does things the illegal way for us, right? कि हमें किसी को अगर plant करना है किसी की life में, हम किसको करेंगे? We have a group of 10 to 15 different people whom we give such kind of assignments to pursue, right? So Ria Chakravarti happens to be one of those employees
Now, can I
since
ask
the
you something here, Bharat?
Anji.
With that thought, with that thought, if she is one of those people and she's the one who is yelling in court and jail, like, if you don't
Hmm.
save me, I'll expose you all, right? If that kind
Yeah.
of person, और जहां तक ये जो कबाल की जो बात करते हैं इन जनरल, जो लोग
Hmm.
अपने भाइयों को नहीं छोड़ते,
Hmm.
right? You think they
Hmm.
will leave her alone? So I
They
agree
have.
that she has secret. I agree that she has secret, and I agree that she has safeguarded those secrets in such a
Hmm.
manner that they cannot even take her out. And I agree.
See,
When I said national secrets,
even if that
it was more like a
happens,
joke.
yeah,
Uh,
even if that happens, they're gonna go directly to. I mean, these people would be in trouble, so they are unable to touch. So it means they are one small group. अगर उसमें से एक भी फंसा तो सारे फंसेंगे. That is how it's being worked out. And
okay,
that is why the kind of confidence that she is maintaining, what I
exactly.
mostly feel is that these people are being told that this is the kind of confidence that you would show, because perception holds a lot of value in today's date. Masses go by perception. They do not try to put their brains in the first go. First of all, they would have a perception ki, this could be right,
Here's
which
what
is
I
wrong.
think, Bharat.
Hmm.
Here's what I think. I think she has evidence, and we all know that drugs is no big deal. If you think she has evidence of drug supplying or any of those,
Hmm.
that's not a big deal for these guys. If you think it has to be some, let's say, prostitution or those kind of issues, I don't think it's
Hmm.
that. I think it's much more than that. The secret
No,
she
no, no,
holds,
no. It's within the case, sir. It's
right,
within the case. And let me tell you what. If Ria walks up and tells that, what, I need immunity, and in return, I would give you all the culprits. But
right,
I was also a culprit. I'm accepting, I'm confessing.
right,
But I need an immunity to save me from the conviction, and I
right,
want all these to be convicted, and these are the list of peoples, and this happened.
right.
That is the sword that Tai certainly would have on those people. So as
Yeah,
I
I
said,
guess. I'm pretty sure.
she's,
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
she's a time bomb, and she has already said it once that once I go down, I'll take everyone with me. So if that has been said, then I don't think that we should have two doubts about it. That's what I
yep.
feel.
Okay. All right.
Yep.
Thanks, Bharat, and take care
Yep.
in over there, man.
Oh, thank you, sir. Thank you so much. All's well. Mumbai is love, as I said. Thank you so much, Desing sir. And Prasad sir, do you have anything else to say? आज कोई ज़्यादा लोग जुड़ नहीं रहे हैं तो हम रैप अप की ओर बढ़ चलेंगे, आप लोगों का ज़्यादा वक्त ना लेते हुए.
Sir, tomorrow at Jantar Mantar, the protest should go nicely and smoothly. That's what I will
Sir,
tell from my
tomorrow,
side.
नहीं 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 नहीं. Tomorrow is not in Jantar Mantar. Tomorrow is in Mumbai CBI. 20th,
Okay.
20 तारीख, which is a Sunday. 20 तारीख is a Sunday, ना? हाँ, Sunday.
Yes,
That
yes.
is the day when it's in Jantar Mantar.
Okay, okay.
Tomorrow it is in Mumbai CBI दोपहर को 12:30 बजे. And सुबह हमारी पूरी कोशिश है to go and get the uh, permission from the police station. Let's see how they respond to it. एंड या आई सी आयुष हैज आल्सो जॉइंड. तो जंतर मंतर में 20 को है कल. सीबीआई का है, मुंबई सीबीआई. ठीक है. आयुष, थैंक यू सो मच फॉर जॉइनिंग बडी. हाउ आर यू?
Thank you. I'm fine.
बताएं
अरे
सर.
ये दिव्या भारती से लेकर के जितने भी मर्डर्स हुए हैं, सब में लोगों ने कवर अप करने की कोशिश की. सुशांत इनके लिए आउट ऑफ सिलेबस क्वेश्चन निकला. इसमें ये लोग ट्रैप फंस गए, जिसकी वजह से आप देख सकते हैं कि बॉयकॉट बॉलीवुड ट्रेंड हो गया. देखिए, सुशांत सिंह राजपूत को उसी दिन जस्टिस मिल गया जब उनकी डेथ हुई और पब्लिक ने बॉयकॉट बॉलीवुड का ट्रेंड चला. लॉ कब देगा जस्टिस ये कह नहीं सकते, ना मैं ना आप यहाँ जितने लोग हैं. लेकिन हाँ, एक चीज कहूंगा कि जस्टिस की शुरुआत उसी दिन से हो गई थी. और रहा सवाल ये साजिद खान का, साजिद नाडियाडवाला का, इसकी दोस्ती किस किस से नहीं है. इसकी सलमान से, अक्षय से. और ये कहता है कि मेरी छत से. अरे भाई, तुम थे क्या वहां पे जो तुम ये दावे के साथ कह सकते हो. तो इतने सब सच जानने के बावजूद भी सब गुमराह करने की कोशिश किए ना, क्या कहा जाए.
कोई नहीं सर, देखते हैं क्या होता है. अभी तो सरकार अपना अपना समय ले रही है, वेटिंग फॉर देयर इलेक्शन टाइम. अभी उनका मेरी गो राउंड चालू होने वाला है.
बिहार इलेक्शन में सुनता हूँ ये इलेक्शन खत्म होगा तो हम लोग काम करेंगे. अब बीएमसी का हवाला दे रहे हैं.
तो एक समय पे हमें ये भी याद करना चाहिए कि एक समय पे ऐसी बिहार इलेक्शंस पे बात हुई थी. फिर बोले थे अच्छा अच्छा ये वाले निपट जाने दो फिर करते हैं. पक्का बिहार इलेक्शन के बाद कुछ होगा. अब लोग बोलेंगे पक्का मुंबई महाराष्ट्र इलेक्शंस के बाद कुछ होगा. पक्का देखना 2024 के बाद कुछ होगा. मैं लिख के दे रहा हूँ.
फिर कहेंगे कि
करने
वहाँ महाराष्ट्र की सरकार गिरेगी तब कुछ होगा, हम लोग पावर में आ जाएंगे तब होगा.
करने से होगा. That's what I'd say.
सिर्फ बोल
I
बच्चा नहीं
see.
चाहिए.
Yeah, I see Judy ji have joined. Hello, Judy ji. How are you?
I'm good, Bharat. It's so nice to be with you on this platform. I think I'm in Mumbai. That's the thing, since you're there. I have two questions, Bharat, if you could answer. My first one is, what do you think that makes Ria so confident? Because now she's getting new ventures. She's always posting all her stuff on Instagram, smiling, big smiles, her camel smile or whatever you want to call it. So what is that overconfidence in her that she will never get prosecuted, or she won't be, even nothing can touch her. What makes that overconfidence in her? Because if we need to know that root of that overconfidence of her, that she's getting it. Yeah, we know that she has many secrets with her, and if she reveals, she will take down many others with her, and all that, we know that. But is that her overconfidence? Because every time, it's good to have confidence, but this is what I believe, that when you have that overconfidence, you always tend to make mistakes somewhere and you get caught. That's my belief. That is one part. And my second part of my question is, we definitely have learned from our mistakes as SSRians, where we put trust in people. We think that they are standing for us. I'm talking about either politicians or anybody who are in that high authority, who have spoken about Sushant and supported Sushant, and then they have taken a U-turn. So whether it's even agencies, I'm talking, we have been terribly let down by many. That's the thing. So now when you're talking about ED and they're doing such great job, and NIA has come in the picture, everything starts with a with awesome trigger, like it's like a, and then it just dips down suddenly because everything just goes.
Yeah, as I said, we need to be wary if it's not another lollipop. So yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So, because we are very sensitive about this cause, everything what matters to Sushant, like, is a trigger point for us. So when we see a small helping hand, a small good tweet from someone on that high power, we always go like, oh, we have got a some sort of support, we have got that leaf, where we can incline towards them. And then suddenly after a few months, that thing is goes woof, they just disappear. So
Yep.
I think so. We need to be so self now restrained. Like, we need to make ourselves mentally prepared that we just can't be a doormat. Like everybody comes and just walks over us, and just for their own causes, because for their benefits, whether it's agencies, politicians, or any damn people in this, for Sushant Singh's justice movement. And
It's
now with the
criticized
elections
also.
coming, sorry, yeah, go
Yeah,
ahead.
yeah.
You
Go,
want to say?
sorry.
No,
Apologies.
with the elections coming, as you
Mm.
said, there will be people, ready to come and help us and give us big ashwasans, saying that, we they and once it's done, they will all disappear like thin air, in thin air. So I don't think so. We should be, falling for such traps anymore now. That's the thing. And so what do we do if YouTubers like you, or every, give us those insights, like, or put down from the people, SSRians who are there, they put in insights and tell us, like, how do we, be cautious now. I know, see, it's not easy to be, again, to be cautious and to say, oh, we are well prepared about now with these people, we won't fall in these traps. We are all humans, we all have come with, pros and cons, and we will flaw things. But, where Sushant Singh's justice is concerned, I think so we just need to be now a little more cautious about it. That's all I have to say, Bharat. And take care, and work hard. You're working hard, I know, in Mumbai. Have fun too. Okay, have a lot of vada pav bhajis over there. Okay, and stay blessed. Bye.
Thank you so much. But I'd really like to answer the very first point that you picked up, was that from where Ria is getting that confidence. It's not just because she has a sword over their head. No, she is positively involved with those people and enjoying the incentives and perks that she's getting. She's getting work in return, just exactly like Sandeep Singh out of the blue got barrage of work. Exactly, just Ankita Lokhande. The same way, Riya Chakravarti is now started to get that work. And there's obviously, Bhatt Camp, and the influence of Bhatt Camp would always support her because she happens to be a valuable employee in terms of helping these people to execute and imply a crime and get out of it. Still not out of it, but seems like she got out of it. The kind of confidence that she carries simply states that back of the channel there is something going on, and that smile can only come from that kind of assurance, and not hollow promises, or not just an assumption कि oh no हमें कुछ नहीं हो पाएगा just because पैसे हैं हम सेव हो जाएंगे. कोई इतनी जल्दी ऐसे कॉन्फिडेंस में नहीं आएगा. कोई ऐसे कॉन्फिडेंस में तभी आएगा जब वो पैसे ऑलरेडी काम आ चुके हैं. When things are already taken care of. I mean, it may sound demotivating, but if it is the reality, we have a right to know it, because if we also go by the family's words, अक्टूबर 2020 के बाद से सब सब बंद हो गया. आई मीन सीबीआई की वो पेस खत्म हो गई थी. थिंग्स हैड started to rest a little, and things got silent from then, October 2020. So that's what I wanted to talk about or tell about the confidence that Riya Chakravarti might get.
So how do we
I
break it, Bharat? As SSRians, is there some way? I know we can't go all over, but is there some sort where we can, continuously hammer this self confidence of hers? That's the thing. Is there
Yeah,
some way?
yeah. So she is, in the first place, she is showing that kind of confidence to break us. That's the primary reason for that confidence to come up. Okay. So if she is showing that confidence to break us, By not breaking, we will break her. Once, twice, thrice, 4 times, maybe a little while, she would think that, it would work, it would work, these people would lose hope, these people would lose hope. But when she will see that even time cannot, tame us, then we win, is all I'd say. Consistency is the key, Judy ji. It's going to
Okay.
take time. It's going to be a hell long of a fight, but we need to be mentally prepared that we need to be consistent.
Got it, Bharat. I'll take your leave now. Thank you so much for giving me the opportunity. And you take
You're
care. Okay?
welcome.
Bye.
Thank you so
Bye-bye.
much.
Bye-bye.
All right. Moving on to Vikram. Hi, Vikram. How are you?
I'm fine, bro. How are you?
I'm good. Thanks for asking. बताएं सर.
Yeah, आप आ गए मुंबई से वापस आ गए?
नहीं, मुंबई में ही हूँ और कल सीबीआई के सामने प्रोटेस्ट है मुंबई सीबीआई में दोपहर को 12:30 बजे. जी.
तो मैं एक्चुअली 2 दिन से तो मिस कर गया आपका. वैसे तो मैं देखता रहता हूँ आपका,
2 दिन
सब्सक्राइब भी
से
करा हुआ है मैंने,
था
जो भी
सेशन ब्रो.
अपडेट्स आते हैं.
बस कल हुआ था सेशन और 2-3 दिन से हो नहीं पा रहा था बिकॉज आई हैव बीन ट्रैवलिंग and I would be in the coming days, so no idea. But yeah, I'll be regular from now on in terms of regular sessions.
नहीं, आई थिंक ये मैंने कुछ मिस कर दिया बिकॉज मैं भी ट्रैवल कर रहा था.
Okay. Okay, आप जाके देख सकते हैं. You can certainly look at them.
तो अभी आप मुंबई में ही हो?
हाँ जी.
अच्छा. एक्चुअली मुझे पता नहीं आपका क्या अभी अपडेट चल रहा है. अभी प्रोटेस्ट कर रहे हो आप सीबीआई में, आपने बताया ऐसे.
कल है प्रोटेस्ट सीबीआई मुंबई के सामने.
ओके. अच्छा, आप कर रहे हो बिकॉज यू हैव, मतलब आप भी कर रहे हो. और तो मैं सभी मैंने चैनल्स में जाता हूँ तो इतना थोड़ा मेरे को इन्फॉर्मेशन मिल नहीं पाती है जो भी अपडेट होता है. तो यहाँ से थोड़े फैक्ट्स अच्छे मिल जाते हैं आप जो बताते हो सारी चीजें.
देखो वो एक चीज ब्रो सब्जेक्टिव है, मैं उस पर कुछ कमेंट नहीं करूंगा. बट आई फील दैट अब प्रोटेस्ट में काफी लोग उतरना स्टार्ट हुए हैं. आई एम रियली हैप्पी फॉर द दिल्ली वॉरियर्स जो उन लोग 20 तारीख को जंतर मंतर में कर रहे हैं प्रोटेस्ट. आई विल ट्राई माय बेस्ट कि मैं भी वहां पहुंच सकूं. बट आई मीन हैट्स ऑफ टू देम फॉर एवरी टाइम गेटिंग ऑन द ग्राउंड. एंड अभी कोलकाता ने भी जिस तरीके से सीबीआई के सामने किया बहुत अच्छा था. एंड मैं एक्सपेक्ट कर रहा हूँ कि कल मुंबई में भी लोग सीबीआई ऑफिस के सामने आए. आई विल बी वेरी फ्रैंक, अभी तक मेरे पास सिर्फ 6 लोगों की कॉन्फर्मेशन है मुझे मिला के. अगर हम 6 भी होंगे तो भी हमें जो करना है हम वो करेंगे. तो या एनीथिंग एल्स विक्रम जी, आपको कुछ कहना है? फिर आई एम मूविंग टुवर्ड्स द रैप अप.
नहीं, बस थैंक यू सो मच. आप औरों को चांस दीजिए. थैंक यू सो मच.
Thank you, Vikram.
आई एम लीविंग.
Yeah, thank you so much for joining in. And Desing sir, any closing comments you would like to make, sir? And thank you for.
नहीं, मैं रुक रहा था so I could be here till you end, but I don't want to hold you up. But like, I just want to say one thought, like what Judy asked there. I think you are perfectly right. Is the confidence that comes from, when you know or seems to think that you got away with the murder, and you got
Yeah.
you're also reaping the benefits of that. So that's from there. And how to address that. We, SSR's justice seeker should keep attacking the point. If he's doing some act or movie, make sure we boycott those. Keep awareness up and just keep the force on her. You know what I mean? Keep the pressure on her. And it's a game that we have to keep playing till we get the justice. So that's all. I won't take any much of your time. Good luck for tomorrow and the day after that in Delhi. And we'll be watching you. Thanks.
Thank you.
Bye.
Thank you. All right, people. क्यों इतना फ्लैश करता है यार? आंखें खराब करेगा मेरी, ऑलरेडी हो रखी है. ओके, सो कल 12:30 बजे मुंबई वालों 5 दिन पहले अनाउंस किया था. ठीक है, हिंदी में इंग्लिश में दोनों में किया था. अरेबिक में करना हम भूल गई, उसके लिए हमको माफ कर देती तुम सब, बट ठीक है, इंग्लिश हिंदी में किया। आ जाना प्लीज, रिक्वेस्ट ही कर सकते हैं यार, हाथ पकड़ के ला तो नहीं सकते, बट सुशांत को जरूरत है उसके लिए, दिशा को जरूरत है उसके लिए, और इस केस को आगे बढ़ने की जरूरत है उसके लिए। आई ट्राई माई बेस्ट कि मैं तुमको दिल्ली का कवरेज दिखा पाऊँ। Still not promising, because I myself am curious and excited, and I want to be a part of the Delhi's protest because I know it's going to be grand. I also have high hopes from tomorrow, but still, this being the lion's den, I really have high hopes from the Delhi protest on February 20th in Jantar Mantar. So I'll try my best to reach there and take you there, and we'll connect from there. उससे पहले मिलते हैं कल सुबह सीबीआई में और शाम में सेशन के साथ। थैंक यू सो मच वंस अगेन everyone for your time, for joining in, and let the facts do the talking. One life.